My name is Alexandra Sterling, and I am a LifeLink organizer.
Please share your connection to donation.
My sister was an organ donor. She passed away in 2002. She had been an organ donor, registered organ donor, and she was in the situation where she was able to donate her organs. It was on her license, and she also had a card that she kept in her wallet. So while she was in the hospital, we were looking for her through her wallet for her medical insurance. We found that card, and it was just a little, piece of, paper, and it just said, it stated her decision to be an organ donor, and she had signed it. So very clear.
Thank you. So next question, how has your life changed or been affected since your loved one became a donor?
Well, I mean, you lose a family member like your sister. In the case of my parents, their daughter, you really are never the same. But there was a silver lining that we were able to tap into because she was an organ donor. It definitely gives the sense that the loss isn't just for nothing. And we were very, very, very fortunate that we did hear from a few of the recipients and were able to meet with a couple. So the fact that we had that firsthand knowledge and we witnessed what that gift did, it helped with the loss. I mean, you never get over something like that, but it does make a difference to see that there's a legacy that she left that lives on.
Absolutely. So the next question, say someone walked up to you on the street randomly and they asked you, what would be your favorite quote or motto that you might live by? What would be your answer to that?
So there is a motto, a little bit of a mantra that I have. I'm a runner, I do races, I do triathlons, and there are times where things are just really tough and you just kind of want to quit or why am I doing this? And I think, someday I will not be able to do this. And today is not that day. And when I think of that, I invariably think of my sister. I think of the one particular organ donor, the recipient that got my sister's heart. And it kind of goes to a number of people that are waiting for that organ that cannot do what I'm doing that day. And they, I'm sure, will wish they could, or they're not here anymore, like my sister, to do what I'm doing. And it kind of, it makes a difference.
Absolutely. Most certainly does. Thank you. What would be your message to those who are unsure about registering to become a donor?
I'd love to tell people that there is really no downside to it, and that most of us would like to live a life that has some meaning, right? You want to leave something behind, you want to be remembered, you want to make a difference. And I really cannot imagine an easier and a more profound way to make a difference than being an organ donor. Again, we were able to witness that in my family firsthand, and I was an organ donor too, and even when my sister passed, and I had some sort of an understanding of what it meant for me to donate the organs and for the recipient, right? It's a second chance at life. But we got to witness what it did to those people's family and their friends. There were people, friends of the recipients, that would approach us and thank us. They would have never met this person if they didn't get an organ. And so that kind of an impact, I think, is something that you would like to leave behind when you're gone. And again, it's just such an easy thing to do.
Right. Thank you. August is National Minority Donor Awareness Month. Why do you think this celebration is important to reach out to multicultural communities?
Well, I think it's important because I know that we know there's thousands hundreds of thousands of people on the organ donor wait list. And we know that minorities in particular are overrepresented in that list. Now, an organ can go to anybody, it doesn't have to be matched by race, but there are some genetic markers and just biologic uniqueness that sometimes makes the match a little bit easier within minorities. So we need more minority donors to help fill the needs of minorities on the wait list right now.